Steve's got a new podcast he's going to be on, and I'll tell you all about it coming right up. Stick around.
And now it's time for Steve Perry News with Gary Stuckey. All Steve Perry News.
Hello, everybody. I'm Gary Stuckey. Welcome back to another episode of Steve Perry News. And Steve has got a new broadcast coming up. It's a podcast with the Soda Jerker guys. They're from England. They're songwriters, and they're going to be talking with Steve coming up this week. I'll let you know the details about that broadcast very soon. But one of the guys from the Soda Jerkers, a guy named Simon Barber, I was talking to him through email. He was telling me about the interview they did with Steve. It was back in September over in England. Whenever Steve was over there, and he was promoting the Traces album, and he was on BBC and the radio and the TV shows, things like that. Was at Abbey Road Studios, having a good time, and but he got a chance to sit down with these guys, and these guys are songwriters, but they're also they've interviewed people like Paul McCartney and people like that. You know, they're big time guys over there. So it's going to be very interesting to hear some things. It was back in September, and of course we've heard different interviews since then. There may be some new things in that interview. We'll have to wait and see what happens. And Steve's talked about a lot of different topics, mostly about Kelly, and the different things he's been going through. So we'll have to wait and see, like I said. But these guys are known for giving good interviews, so it should be pretty exciting. Check that out. Plus the new interview for us, it's coming up. It was pre-recorded, but it's coming up on iHeartRadio on Friday, which is the anniversary of Kelly's death. Steve's late girlfriend passed away of cancer back in 2012. And probably emotional time for Steve, at this time of year. Christmas is a big holiday, especially for loved ones. So we're all praying for you, Steve. Hope you have the best Christmas, ever. Praying for you. That's the number one thing. And so thankful for this album, and I want to say thank you to Martha Quinn for another shout out over on her Talk podcast. She was talking to a guy you may know. His name was Jeff Walk, and he painted and did the artwork for the Steve Perry's album Traces, that interesting album cover that everybody was wondering about. What does it all mean? And Martha was talking to Jeff about it, and he gave some information, a little bit that we haven't heard, but he wants to leave a lot of it for the imagination, and the fact that Steve wants it to be kind of secret too. It's got some private stuff that maybe Steve will share with us one day, but a very interesting interview with Martha and Jeff. Go check it out on iHeartRadio, iHeart 80s Radio, and look it up in Google. Go check it out, the website. It's there. It was back on Friday. Check that out. And we'll be looking for some more stuff from Steve very soon. Hey, this is Gary Stuckey. Don't stop believing, everybody. God bless.